Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you are wondering how you can go ahead and pre-farm the upcoming 5-star Destruction Fire character, Firefly, Sam, whatever you want to call her, and I have very, very good news for you. You can indeed farm everything you need for Firefly right now. And so I'm going to be helping you with what you need, giving you exact amounts you need for her. So if you are interested, definitely stay tuned. Just like the other pre-farm guides, this will be going over the trace mats, the stagnant shadow ascension materials, the books you need, how many tracks of destiny, the common materials, etc., along with some relic recommendations and also disclaimers when it comes to the relics, because I do have some disclaimers, so make sure you do watch this video throughout the entire length. Now before I get to the video, drop a like, drop a sub, hit the bell icon for more videos like this. I do have plans to make a lot of guides regarding Firefly teams, characters you should prepare for her, all that kind of stuff, so definitely drop a sub and stay tuned for those videos. And yep, let's get straight into it. So first, let's start off with the common materials. You will need these ones right here. So the amount you'll need to get this, by the way, this video is accounting to getting her to level 1 to level 80, along with getting all her traces max. So the entire trace tree done, and getting all her traces to 10/6 for the basic attack. That's what this video is accounting for. So again, you will need these common materials down here. You'll need a total of 56 of these green rarity ones, 71 of the blue rarity ones, and 73 of the purple rarity ones. Really quick, just because it's universal, for the amount of books you will need about 290 of these purple books to get her to level 80. You'll need roughly about 3.9 million credits. Just like every other 5-star character, you do need 18 tracks of destiny. And so make sure you do have those. Moving on to the trace materials you do need for Firefly. You are able to farm them right now because as she is a destruction character, we did have a destruction character right as 2.0 started with Misha. So you do have these that you are able to farm right here. So what you will need is a total of 18 of these green rarity ones, 69 of the blue rarity ones, and 139 of the purple rarity ones. As we do know, traces are very, very, very annoying to farm. You need a ton amount. You barely get any of these, you usually have to convert them. So I definitely do recommend, if you do want to max her out, to get to farming now. Because just like any other character, farming traces is actually hell. You have to farm them so many times for so long. So if you are interested, make sure you go ahead and farm her now. Again, you are available to, so make sure you just go ahead and farm these. For the stagnant shadow upgrade material, you will need these ones right here. You can farm these right now. You just need a total of 65 of this one right here. Very, very easy to get, total 65 of this, so you practically just need a day or two, maybe 3 if you've already used some of your Trailblazer power, so definitely just knock this out the way because it is probably the easiest thing you can get besides the common materials. For the Echo of War, story spoilers I guess, so 3, 2, 1, is from the Sunday boss. You will need total of 12 of these Lost Echo of Shared Wish, so you need a total of 12 of these for the traces. So make sure you do go ahead and finish the current 2.2 story, because you will need to farm this for her trace material, because as we do know, you usually need 12 of these for a 5-star character, so make sure you get that out of the way. And now moving on to her relics. So I will have a disclaimer, for what you can farm now, I would not recommend going too crazy, because with the 2.3 update, we're going to be getting new relic sets, and that does include her new best in slot. So I would highly advise you not to go ahead and go super crazy in farming these relics, because effectively you will replace them later anyways. For now, I 100% just recommend getting what you have now and just putting it on her for the beginning, and then while you farm the new one, to have it done there, or just using what you have available. Again, you can also just farm a usable set. Just make sure you don't go too crazy. Just prioritize that for the materials, because you still have a total of the duration of Robin's banner and then all of BOOTHILL's banner to save stuff anyways while you are farming, so you probably will get to the point where you have all the materials done. But again, I don't recommend going too crazy on this relic, so saving your Trailblazer refreshes for the new set that will be coming, because again, it will be a lot better than anything we have now for her. But some recommendations right now will just be some stuff, like as we do know she does inflict fire damage, she is mainly a break character, so you could do something like farming 2-piece of one of the break percents, so you could just farm 2-piece of that, or this one right here, the same 2-piece, and then you can combine that with something like 2-piece of the fire set. 4-piece actually does sort of work on her. I wouldn't recommend it too much, but it still is an option to use on her. You do really want a lot of break effect on Firefly, so I do recommend just having at least a 2-piece of one of these. And if you don't have that, you can still just do 2-piece of one of the ones I mentioned. You can also just do 2-piece of like Musketeers, because attack percent is also really nice on her. That does also apply to the dot set because it is the same 2-piece. So 2-piece of one of those is very, very good. Besides that, that is practically it. Again, just mainly just 2-piece of one of the break effect ones, and you combine them with 2-piece fire. You could do 4-piece fire, you could do 2-piece fire, 2-piece of the dot set, 2-piece musketeers. Just, you want to have one of the 2-piece combinations just as a filler until the new set is out and you do have usable pieces on the new set, because that new set is really, really, really good for her. It's also really good for BOOTHILL, so BOOTHILL fans, same for that too, I guess. And now for the ornaments. Just like I mentioned for the relics, we are going to be getting new ornaments that is going to also be her best in slot. The ones that are going to be here for her are actually really, really good. It is practically specifically made for Firefly. So again, just like the relics I mentioned, don't go too crazy on these. Don't try to get a super, super good one because you're going to replace them anyways. But just use what you have or use just one that is going to be usable. And so relic recommendations for the ornaments. The best one for now will be the break effect one, getting 60% break effect dice and 145 speed or higher. The wearer's break effect increases by an extra 20%, and she does give herself a lot of speed too. It's pretty easy to get this part because you don't want to build her with that much speed because she does give herself a ton of speed. So this is really good on her, giving her a lot of break effect, and you do want a lot of break effect on her, so very, very good. Something like that would also be good would be something just like Space Healing Station, because 12% attack goes up to 24% attack, so that's really nice when you don't put 20 speed or higher. And again, she gives herself speed, so very, very good. Sadly, besides that, there aren't too many great options because I would love to recommend Riddle Arena, but the issue is you need 70% crit rate. You don't want to build Firefly from crit, as what it seems is what we know now. So this one is sort of out of the picture because 70% crit rate is pretty steep. So definitely don't recommend that. But for the main part, just the break effect one, that's not break effect. Break effect, relic set, or Space Healing Station works. I definitely just recommend trying to get usable ones for these because they are practically the only ones you can use for now. But again, definitely wait for the new one, farm that one because it will just be so much better. But if you don't have any right now, I just recommend getting usable one and then going from there. And so yeah, that is it for Firefly. That is all you need. Just for a quick reiteration, for the books, again, you need about 290 of them. Credits wise, you need about 3.9 mil, 8 of these tracks of destiny, and then moving on to the actual mats. For these common ones right here, you need 56 green, 71 blue, and 73 purple. For the trace materials, you can farm the ones for the destruction Pentaconi characters right now, and you need a total of 18 of these green ones, 69 of these blue ones, and 139 of the purple ones. So definitely get on that because it will take you a little while. For the stagnant shadow materials, you can farm this one right here. You need a total of 65 of these to get the essentials from level 1 all the way up to level 80. And once again, spoiler 3, 2, 1, for the Echo of War, you need a total of 12 of these from the Sunday boss. So you practically just need to use 3 runs for 1 week and then 1 for the next week, and you have enough, so just make sure you have that done. Relic wise, once again, wait for the new set because it's so much better, but for now, just use what you have and get what's, I guess, usable. Something like 2-piece break effect, 2-piece fire, or 2-piece break effect, 2-piece dot / musketeers for the attack percent. 4-piece fire also works. Same with relics, wait for the new one because it's better. Otherwise, 2-piece of the break effect one, or just 2-piece of Space Healing Station. And yeah, so that is all you need for Firefly. Let me know, some of you guys are probably crazy and might already have her pre-farmed somehow. Let me know if you guys will be pre-farming her or you guys will be summoning for her, because me personally, I'm not going to be pre-farming her anytime soon because I still have to pre-farm for my boy BOOTHILL, because I myself am a lot more excited. And I am doing a Yaching build. Yes, I told you I would do it. I am building Yaching, so I sadly cannot pre-farm for Firefly right now. But anyway, again, stay tuned for the channel. I will be having guides for Firefly and her teams, build guides for characters that are really good with her. So again, definitely stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Peace out.